Hey, it's a Humble Collector here, and in today's video we're taking a look at the 4-panel death card of Karl Mangelberger. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. On panel 1 here, we have "It is finished," and then moving to the inside, we have "Christian memory of our unforgettable son and brother, Gefreiter Karl Mangelberger, farmer's son in Valentinhoft, bearer of the Iron Cross 2nd Class in the Infantry Assault Badge, who died on February 5th, 1942, from a headshot in Betrufskie, Russia, at the age of 23. Now, I'll go ahead and put on the screen now. I did find his casualty record, and Karl was born on March 28th, 1919, in Munderfing, and his death place is listed as Pokrovskoye, which is a little different than the Betrufskie that was mentioned there. He's a member of the 7th Company Infantry Regiment 135. His remains are believed to be in the unknown soldier section of the Kursk-Besedino Cemetery, and at the time his unit was subordinated to the 45th Infantry Division. Now, it is interesting that his death card lists this Betrufskie town, but then his casualty record lists Pokrovskoye. So you have to wonder where the disconnect is, because obviously you would imagine if the family received a letter, again, from one of his comrades or one of his, commander, something like that, that they would have the town correct, but at the same time the military record says something different. So it's one of those situations where we're like, well, which one is true? So I wonder if maybe he was killed somewhere between those two towns. Potentially, I'm not really sure. But, with the way that fighting was on the Eastern Front, it's not exactly surprising that, a town name might have gotten confused somewhere along the line. Moving down here to the bottom, I had to fight, for the enemy raged on all sides. The fatherland calls me to Russia's fields, where the grave was laid for so many. There I had to fight as a courageous warrior, and could not return as a valiant victor. Dear parents, brothers and sisters, and friends of mine, to die for the fatherland is a sacred duty. I had to give my life for my fatherland. May the Lord be worthwhile in eternal life. I ask you all, do not forget me. To pray for a warrior is a sacred duty. And everyone out in the field, also think of them in your prayers. And then third panel, of course, just his photo. And then moving to the back panel here, we have, "See, I stand in front of the door and knock." Yeah, pretty interesting. This little poem prayer here, kind of unique. I actually just translated a card earlier today that had like the exact same one, but it's one I don't see very often. And I really like this last line down here at the bottom, and everyone out in the field, also think of them in your prayers. Because, obviously, family's grieving, but at the same time, it's important to note that a lot of other families have, sons, fathers, brothers in the service. And, it's kind of a neat callback, I guess, if that makes sense. But yeah, overall, interesting card. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment down below. Love hearing from you guys. Thank you all for watching. Happy collecting, and I'll see you all again very soon.